So something that makes our school unique is the student-teacher relationships and the community in our school.
We're all a community. We're all like a family.
If an educator is just starting on this mastery-based learning journey, I would suggest that they start by asking their students questions. What are ways that they show passion, that they show their creativity? In what ways are they comfortable learning? What ways are they not comfortable learning? Really creating those relationships.
It's important to have a closer relationship with your teachers because you'll want to do the work and want to be there.
Create relationships with your students, understand your students, take the time to know them, to see them. If you show interest in them, the learning happens. That information allows you to tailor your lessons to them, your assignments to them, to offer the multitude of outputs that there could be for them.
To tell you a little bit about the Mastery-Based Learning Collaborative, I would just describe it as being part of a cohort of teachers that are going on a process to rethink and redefine how we're approaching education.
Mastery-based learning, it's creating conditions for students to thrive in education by telling them, and here's what you need to know, and being really clear about that. If the students know what they need to know, where the bar is, then they know what to reach for.
Our math teacher, he will give the lesson and he'll give the curriculum to you and says, you have to do this. But then you are given the opportunity to do that in a way that works best for you.
They're opening that door to really tell us that there is ways you can do it more and really pushing us to find those other ways.
What are students learning? Why are they learning it? And how do they know they've learned it? Those things are key pillars to culturally responsive mastery-based learning. Students are able to navigate education also a little bit more at their own pace. So if they're digging in and chomping and can master your skills and content that you're trying to create, well then why hold them back? And likewise, students who might need a little support in some of those areas, let's make sure they get that support before they move on.
The students have their own perspectives on how they learn, and so then the teachers will pick up on it, and then we'll start teaching it that way.
You've got choice, but it's not like choose anything. It's like, here are the skills we're working on. Here's the component of our portrait of a graduate that we're focusing on. Here are the skills, giving them choice within some structure.
For example, in my business math class, I have some students that are really engaged with the finance aspect of it and managing inventory. And so they go that direction, whereas some students are 100% involved in the marketing part of it. They're all meeting standard. They're all doing the same thing. They're all, using communication and collaboration. And I'm able to see that they're meeting the standards that are in the CTE framework, but they're all doing it differently.
They're able to apply their understanding in a way that makes sense to them. We have to consider students come from different backgrounds and different cultures to be able to assess the information in ways that are relevant to them.
Bringing in that culturally responsive piece, you can't have mastery-based without it.
I think when students have that voice and choice in the designing of what they're learning, I think that there's just a built-in reflection process that goes along with it. So it builds in rigor because, you have to understand the instructions before you do the project. And if the students are building those instructions themselves or choosing the way that they're looking at it, that's high-level learning.
It just opens up their ability to show their brilliance and that innate capability that I believe that all children have.
It makes you want to do it more, but then it's also implementing and shaping your life outside of high school.
Your time at Envision, you'll hopefully walk away with a skill set that you can say, I'm a problem solver. If there is a situation or a task that I'm given, I'm going to find the tools and the resources I need to figure this out. If they can approach whatever problem they have with that kind of mindset, then they're gonna have success because that's what the real world's like.
I know me personally, if I were to go to one of the other high schools, I would not have survived. But coming here with the more personalized teaching and just everything, it's really opened me up.
I love what I do because of how students respond to that type of instruction. Sometimes their engagement is just so impressive that I can't keep up.
I am consistently blown away by how brilliant these kids are.
They're incredible. The kids are awesome. They surprise me every day.